Hey everybody, we're gonna make a spaghetti. It's gonna be a great time. Let's see, you try to hold a pan filling up. Oh, it's getting happen. Okay, bud. Come on, Mike. Give me some of that beef. Beef. Alright, so now would be a good time to add some salt and pepper to your tower of meat. I'm not bringing it to a full boil just yet. So when I do need to get it to a boil, it'll only take, a minute or two. If you're ever wondering, how much salt do I need to put in my pasta water? If you need to ask yourself, should I add more salt? Add more salt. Alright, let's just get all this stuff out of the way here. We'll do the least messy thing first. Always make sure you peel off your stickers. Doesn't make for good spaghetti, unless you like that flavor. Can't forget our bowl. Most critical kitchen utensil. Oh, I should have pulled that out first. But I didn't. It's okay. We should probably grab another bowl to put all this stuff in too, huh? Double bowls. 2 kitchen bowls. Ah. Hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. The hardest part is chopping all these veggies up. Derby, 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 derby. You'd swear that would be my favorite thing to do. Was that a gang call or a Star Wars reference? We are going to throw in our onions and peppers. And that was just about half a pepper and half an onion. And we're also going to add in our weed. Just kidding, Italian seasoning. That may seem excessive, but you know what? You're excessive. Now time to start heating up our water. If you want your water to boil faster, put a lid on it. Alright, so we're going to add a little bit of garlic too. Probably about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Woo! That started boiling pretty quick. I never put lids on top of my water because I never thought it made a difference helping it boil, but it really does. It says authentic pasta, 9 minutes stirring occasionally. So we're going to set our timer here. Just kind of let it go in there. Oh my. Oh my, hopefully I didn't get in the lens. That just squirted. That just went everywhere. Now's a good time to add some sugar. I like my pasta sauce sweet. I'm going to add a couple teaspoons here. And we may have put our pasta in too early. It is definitely going over. I don't know if you can see it in the corner. The tomato sauce looks like it's going to take a little longer to cook than I thought. So remember how I said that I wanted the this to be done at the same time this is going to be done? Well, even with me waiting a little bit, it looks like this is still going to be done a little earlier than my pasta sauce, but it'll be okay. Give it a twist. I would say that is just about right on the money. And like I said, our pasta sauce isn't actually done yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this off right now. And just let it sit in there for a minute. With the heat off, it should slow down its cooking. Not for too long. You only get away with that for a few minutes. Oh yeah. Tastes pretty good. I feel like the onions still need to break down a little more. Probably could have put those in a little earlier with the ground beef. Learned from the mistakes I made. And we'll let it cook a little longer, and I'm actually going to give it A little more salt, actually. I felt like the flavor profile was okay. Just need to bring it out a little more. And that is what salt is good for. What is that? Look at that. That's a big chunk of pasta. That's weird. Maybe you should fan it. I like keeping the lid on while I'm letting this cook because it keeps, you know, a lot of the moisture in. Other than it being hot, I'd say that's pretty good. Still going to add some more salt. This pasta sauce is drying out a little bit because we're letting it cook longer. So I'm actually going to take a little bit of this pasta water. Well, I think that is about as good as it's going to get. I'm going to drain this pasta. Let's get one last look at the bubblies here. Alright, in goes our pasta. Turn the heat off. Give it a little bit of a mix here. And one last thing I like to do is I add a lot of Parmesan cheese. It's what gives it that classic, you know, your mom's spaghetti. Alright, now we finish mixing it up. And it will help if your spaghetti is, you know, a little watery. This is great too because it helps soak up a lot of that. We're gonna add even more. All right, people. Woo! So there you have it. Oh, and for a nice finishing touch at the end, add a little more Parmesan cheese. And if you like it spicy, but some of your family doesn't, just throw in some crushed red pepper at the end. Well, I hope you learned something. Hope you have a good day. Shut a cat. Where's the cat? Where's the kitty cat? I just heard a kitty cat. What do you want, Fluffy? What do you want, Fluffy? Where are you going, Fluffy? Get out of here.